talk about penis, and nothing in this world can come in between us. We're all of our fans from Mars to Venus.
It's the Patrick and Scott Show. It teaches you everything you need to know. Teach you everything you need to know.
Welcome to the Patrick and Scott Show. Starring Patrick and Scott. Okay, hello everybody.
Welcome.
Welcome. There's two reasons we did that here.
The first
One,
reason is Queen Week.
It's Queen Week.
Second reason is we got
an incredible amount of views last week.
I mean, like
The
week before we got 35,
and then
then suddenly just holy shit bananas, like literally.
it is really a wonderful thing to see how many people watch that episode and care about people all over the
Exactly.
world.
It gave me the biggest boner I've ever had in my life that wasn't an erection. It was a happiness boner.
Happiness boners. For more on happiness boners, continue to listen to our show.
Exactly.
And if you find happiness boners disturbing, we'll never do it again. We don't mean that to the other people. It's double. Like in 1984.
It's just each to their own. Hooray! So,
Okay, and let's see. What do we have planned for this week, Scott?
well, let's see. I know we have another episode of Mac and Bacardi coming up, and we have another episode of Camp Cheerful as well. Not to mention, more sports from Bill Cosby, weather from Hans Brinker, and other random shit from people you've heard of, but you can't remember what they're famous for.
And that's very interesting.
You bet your left titty it is.
I cannot bet that.
No,
Okay.
Yeah.
Let everybody just quiet down. We're trying to sort of start off the show.
It's very difficult in the light of this happiness.
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 I'm going to change my name to Happiness. We can call this the Happiness and Scott Show.
The Happiness and Scott Show.
Nah, I'm kidding. I'm really miserable.
Oh,
But you...
For the sake of this video, you're doing great.
Yeah. We could have went with another joke there, but we're not going to
Yeah,
do
we
that.
could have gone with another joke, but fuck you.
Fuck you, wow.
Oh my god.
Nah, I'm kidding. Don't... Okay, when you... Are you singing God is Within?
No. My Jesus, you're within. Free Jesus, my Jesus.
Okay,
Yeah. In the style of Creed and every other crappy band from that time period.
You know, if you search Google for worst band ever...
Creed comes up.
Exactly.
I wish that was not true, but actually it is. It's very true. My creed is within with arms wide open.
God doesn't believe in Creed.
No, he believes in them. He just kind of looks the other way. He's like, oh no, not them again. And they're just like, yeah. He's like, yeah, go to hell, please, please. Will someone send this person down to hell? I don't want him.
That's mean, Scott. You don't want
to heaven. No, you can't because you
Scott.
suck. You suck at life. You really do. That's not very godly.
Scott, if
You suck at life. Go back to whence you came,
Scott, Scott, I'm sure God would not turn away a musician just for the kind of music they do, unless they're like Katy Perry. But
Well, yeah,
I mean, Katy Perry's the devil.
He wouldn't
but-
just let Satan into heaven, unless there was like some kind of like gala event, and then you might let do the cheese and wine tasting, because that's just politeness, and it's okay to be polite sometimes. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's okay to be like, well, We'll make the exception with this one time, but I swear if you stab Mother Teresa again, you're going straight back to Hades, bro. I'm just feeling so good. I can't think of anything today. I don't know.
Usually, when you guys are feeling bad, do not think of anything.
Yuri, what? Shut. Go climb back into that hole you call a house because you can't afford wood to build a building.
You people are jealous because you jealous.
I'm not jelly.
Jelly
Jelly.
eat on sandwich. You eat jelly on sandwich.
Yeah, I eat your jelly. Your jelly is delicious, you jelly man.
You confuse me.
You jelly, bro? You
am
mad, bro? You mad.
I believe. I am serious.
Well, I believe I can fly.
Seriously inconsistent. Is it? Da!
Just like
it
our
is.
last episode.
Da!
My Little Pony.
Da!
Woo!
You have to love people from Eastern Europe.
Yes,
we are
that's
just
right.
so wonderful.
Those people from Eastern Europe are just shit crazy. It's great. So, I want to know, how are all of you doing this week?
Okay, I am leaving because you are doing completely...
Yeah. You get the hell out of my office, mister. And just remember,
I'll be back, don't worry.
Need to shut up. And that's why we can't have nice things.
Nice things? Scott, I mean, what is nice?
Nice things are Sparta.
But Scott, are you...
This is good. Oh, my lord. So, you see, it's a wonderful day here in the studio of the Patrick and Scott Show. It's wonderful to see you all again. Well, for you to hear us, really, I don't want to see your faces.
Some of you I want to see your faces, others...
And your clitorises, I'd like to see that too, if you don't mind. Your Clitorosaurus Rex. It's the best dinosaur I've ever seen. It makes a noise something like this. It's very great. I love it ever so. Also, unrelenting people. See, if you play Skyrim, you should unlock the shout. It's called Cock. Unrelenting Cock. It goes Fusro Cock! It's great. It really makes you feel good about yourself.
I want to be hilarious, Scott. And you know what else I want?
What would you like?
I want to ride my bicycle.
I want to ride my bike, but it's too cold outside. It's too fucking cold. I'll breathe my balls back off.
If I like... Okay, now we need to break into more Queen songs, Scott.
Well, we got to do it throughout the episode, or else we'll run out of Queen songs.
Oh, Scott, you can never run out of Queen songs. There are so many of them.
There are never enough.
I made a whole musical about them, and they only used a very small portion of their songs.
Well, you can't expect to use a lot of it. I mean, if you did a musical with all their songs, it would pretty much it wouldn't end
run for a week.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I'm sure some people would like that, but most people would be like, "Well, fuck, I gotta go to work, man."
There should be just like they should have long breaks from people's jobs so they can go see incredibly lengthy musicals. So
I agree.
They can call it the Freddie Mercury break.
Welcome to the Freddie Mercury break. It's good to have you back in hot San Francisco, California. It's
Freddie Mercury wasn't from San Francisco.
Oh no, he wasn't. But
he was from England. Well, he was born in Stone Town in Zanzibar. But
welcome to Zanzibar. Is that like a gay bar?
No, it's a place in Africa. They were a Persian family that the British colonists used to run things there.
It's Zanzibar, Zanzibar. It's
That's
time
not
for
me.
happiness in Zanzibar.
There's
Ring-a-ling. Zanzibar. Soon it will be Zanzibar Day.
la 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 la. Something Zanzibar. For some reason we're singing this song about
My brother just butt dialed me and left me a message that said, I hate that.
Hey, that kid is me. When we were at your graduation party, I gave everybody hugs, but he wouldn't hug me.
I know, he's a selfish little butt munch. And that's putting it nicely. Ugh. See, Mac and Bacardi would smack him around like a biatch. And you want to know why they do that? Because he's a bitch.
On Monday he's a bitch.
On Tuesday, he's a bitch.
On Wednesday to Saturday.
He's alright.
Really?
He's alright those days. You want to know why? I'm not home. But that's funny because reasons.
It's a South Park joke.
It is.
South Park is awesome.
You know what else is awesome? My Wang. Yes, my Dr. Johnson Wang. He's a very good doctor. He works. He's a pediatrician. I'm not a child, but I prefer pediatricians because they know the body parts a little bit better because they got to be more careful around those kids. They're not allowed to touch my wiener. And I like when they don't touch my wiener because it makes me feel better.
Dad, I think we need to talk about how things make you feel and why we shouldn't do this. Is that a panda?
What?
That right there.
No, that is a skull.
A skull? A panda skull?
It's a skull because I am wearing skull candies. I am wearing skull candies. And they are very good headphones. Very, very good headphones.
Well, that's wonderful, Scott. But you know what? I think we need to talk about... Oh, why? We haven't been going on for this long, have we?
Have we? Wow, we've been going on for that long. We've just been so excited.
We have just bullshitted you out of this much show, and we are very sorry.
I'm just so excited of all this. I mean, seriously. I mean,
But let's see, how can we say this any better? I mean, we want this show to really be good, to just rock you, you know? We will rock you. We will rock you.
In bed.
Yes.
Yes.
In bed.
I will rock your socks with my cocks. I have multiple ones. I bought them on eBay. This is terrible. Get it? I saw a picture on the internet. It said it had a girl with Down syndrome and she was turned upside down and she said, "Now I have up syndrome." Oh, it's wonderful.
Do you think it would be wonderful to...
It would be wonderful
Not
if we ever
have-
raped a child.
Scott, if we raped a child, we might go to jail.
Well, that's true. It would be terrible if we raped a child. One, because it's wrong. And two, because think of the legal fees. I mean, come on.
I love how that's like... Well, I mean, yeah, obviously. Yeah, okay, it's wrong. But, you know, the legal fees...
The legal fees just would be terrible.
Okay, so let's not rape someone unless they're grown. Even
I think
then,
that's a good
wouldn't-
rule of thumb. Don't
Even
rape them
then,
unless
I
they're grown.
wouldn't think it was best to rape people.
I would.
But you don't want to rape them, Scott. You just want to sort of pressure them into giving you consent using various methods.
Like Rufalin and Rufalin.
Scott, we should really not be saying things like this.
Why? It's not like we're planning to do anything. Are you planning something, Patrick?
No.
Pending further investigation, Patrick will no longer be speaking the rest of the episode because he is currently being under investigation by bad people.
Scott.
They're gonna find you.
Scott, come on. We know I'm not really a rapist. Come on.
You aren't?
Of course I'm not.
You're not?
Scott, of course I'm not.
How do I know?
Because people don't... I mean, how do you know what... you don't trust me? What? Yeah, Scott, you don't trust me?
I do trust you. I trust you quite a bit, Broseph.
See? So I said it. So
Broseph in the amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
That would be an amazing musical. They should have a musical called that and use the song "Amazing" by Ina.
How does that even apply?
I don't know, but I'd find a way to make it apply, Scott.
If there would be anyone to do that, it would be you, Patrick. It would be you.
It's always me.
It's always me.
Me.
Oh my God.
Okay, we are doing a terrible job, and think it's just about time for...
A commercial?
Very funny, Scott.
What do you think it's time for, Patrick?
For the weather.
For the weather. Well, I have to get Hans. I think he's taking a piss break. Let me go find him. Hans, where are you?
Oh, Mom, I'm going to come into trot. Hello there. Oh, God damn it. How are you doing today, everybody?
Hi, Hans.
Hello. It's good to see you all. You're looking good. Oh, you working out?
Thank you.
Oh, Patrick's looking sexy today. Scott can't concentrate, but Patrick's looking sexy today. Oh, my God. So, we got the weather today. Let me tell you. In Cleveland today, it was tits cold. It was just bad. I mean, this whole winter, I've just been expecting 50-degree weather every day because we've been getting it. And it's been wunderbar. But today, 999, it did not happen. It was so disappointing that I wanted to take a dump on George W. Bush's face. And not in the conventional sense where it's just metaphorical. I mean, like, literally take a dump on his face. Because that man is already shit, and now it needs to be more shit. But that's just me. Now, we're going to think about the weather in Bucharest today. And you see, the weather in Bucharest is, it's hard to pinpoint on any day. Because over there, they don't have very good equipment because they're poor village people. And they can't really help it.
They're not poor village people, Scott. Bucharest is the thriving capital of Romania.
Well, I know that, but maybe Hans doesn't know that. No, they're all...
Well, tell him.
No, they're all damn peasants.
Hans,
So...
I think that's...
That's what? Are you implying that I am wrong about something?
Okay, we should be able to get statistics for the weather in Bucharest this week. Bucharest. There we go.
Okay, we're going to see over here. Guess what today's weather in Bucharest is? Well, I'm about to tell you. It's going to be very, 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 very weathery. It's holy fucking tit bars. It's 1 degree Fahrenheit. So basically, your nutsack is just frozen solid. And you should just kill yourself at that point. And yeah, life's not worth living anymore. It's really just not worth living anymore. Not at all.
Wait, Hans, I think I have an idea.
You do? You have an idea.
How about we tell them the weather for some other place? Like, say, Mexico City? How about Mexico City, Hans? How's the weather in Mexico City?
Well, let me tell you, it's 54 degrees and they can go fuck themselves because I want it to be warm, but luckily I'm not going to die in gang violence tonight, so that's always a good thing.
Okay, well, thank you, Hans, for that very interesting and informative report.
Thank you for licking my wiener.
I did not lick your wiener, Hans. That was just a dream you had.
Why is that? You mean...
There's no particular reason I didn't do it. It just didn't really happen. But
no, you see, you can't say those kind of things to me, because if you do, then you will lose this game you keep talking about.
I lost the game, Hans. You don't even know what the game is.
I don't understand what this even means. I just let me talk, please. I don't understand what I do. So, in summation, all of the Jews in Germany will die in a fire, and it is not their fault. And it is not our fault either. You know what fault it is?
Yeah.
Gasoline. The price went up so high that it finally decided to kill itself. On top of all the Jews at once. That is a horrible shame. And a waste of gasoline. And of Jews. Mostly gasoline.
Okay, well, thank you, Hans, and...
Well, just remember that if you're ever feeling down, if you're ever feeling sad, if you're ever feeling like you cannot make it any longer, just remember, you're not a Jew. And if you are a Jew, a Jew! I mean, a Jew. Go get him. Blow the whistle.
Okay, well, goodbye, Hans. See you next week.
Goodbye, and see you next week, and remember, smoke drugs!
Okay. That was very interesting.
I've
Now,
never been
I
more
think-
scared in my life, I must admit.
I think it's about time to go to a song.
Yes.
What song do we want to do this week?
Well, if it was up to me, which it is partially, I'd probably say... Let's go with Velvium Last Night.
Last Night by Velvium?
Yes. That sounds pretty good. And we will come right back after Last Night by Velvium. Thank you very much for being such avid listeners last week and in all of the coming weeks.
Thank you. We are very happy to have all of you as our fans, and I know this is kind of a slow episode, but they will get better. Next week will be...
No, even this episode will get better. It's just I'm
Yeah.
still in such shock.
And this episode will be better, but next week that'll
It's
just be
Bonerific.
fantabulously
Splurglaciously bonerific.
Bonerific, whatever adjectives you want to make up. Don't use any real adjectives because we hate those.
Yeah, they're
But,
boring too.
Yeah.
So,
So, bye.
And
See you after the break. And
penis, of course. Penis.
We took things way too far, then we staggered from the car. Last night, those things I said were true. I did not mean to hurt you. Tonight, it happened yet again. We commit the same old sin. If you say so, I won't argue. Words of wisdom, hard to undo. Take my hand and run away with me. Don't be scared, it's on your family. One last time, at the end of night, you'll be mine in another life. Wait for sure, it's our destiny. We'll destroy in perfect harmony. Weird shouts, I hear them in my head. Down and down, in my empty bed. If you say so, I won't argue. Words of wisdom, hard to undo. Take my hand, run away with me. Don't be scared, it's on your family. One last time, at the end of night, you'll be mine in another life. Wait for sure, it's our destiny. We'll destroy in perfect harmony. Weird shouts, I hear them in my head. Down and down, in my empty bed.
Hello!
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to the Patrick and Scott Show, starring Patrick and Scott.
That's
Welcome
right.
back.
Welcome back.
And now, Scott with a lovely song about what is heated today.
Today I made a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Then I went to school for 3 hours. Then went to work for 6. And then I went to visit Patrick. And he was great. Yeah, he was. Me and Patrick, we hung out. My new tablet came in. And I drew a dick and a monkey that was a ginger. It had no soul and it flung its own poo. And then we started recording this episode. We started recording this episode. We figured out that the other one had so much views. And now we're gonna kill all the Jews, cause here is the Patrick and Scott Show. We're gonna show you what we know. It's funny cause we make much worse jokes throughout the show. Remember when we turned a black guy white, and the other way around too. It's new Timmy and new Tyrone. Hi everybody. Hell no, bitch, no. We give you happiness and sadness and other stuff, and you will like us or we'll kill you and rape your innards. The Patrick and Scott Show.
Okay.
Who knows? That could be a new intro.
Scott, but actually,
Gee, I made a sandwich.
okay, Scott. But actually, you know, I just noticed we began very unusually. We didn't do the news like we always do.
No, we didn't. But, you know, here to tell us some sports news today. He's wrapped up in a straitjacket because, if you remember from last week, he kind of really needed one because he was just in such a tether. He started freaking out. You had chocolate cake. He nearly crapped his pants. I think he might have actually done it. It kind of started to smell bad. And he had to be tased and put back in jail because, you know, crazy Bill. So,
Why did Bill Cosby want the Patriots to win? I'm just sort of curious.
I think it's because he likes Family Guy. I think that might be the only reason.
But don't they live in New York? Like, shouldn't they let the Jets?
Quahog, Rhode Island?
No, I mean Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby? Well, yeah, but on the other hand, Family Guy.
Good point.
Well,
Who can compare real life with Family Guy?
exactly. And in the spirit of not being able to compare real life to Family Guy, we have for your entertainment tonight Bill Cosby.
Hello! Thank you, guards, for opening the door for me. I can't use my hands because they're wrapped around my body because you got the straight jacket because I'm a bad person. So anyway, I was allowed to look at the TV and it told me that the Cavaliers and the Bucks are in overtime this very moment, 113-112, and the Cavaliers aren't going to win because we don't have LeBron anymore because he's a dick.
And he wants to come back, Bill. What do you think of that?
He can go fuck himself. So, and then on Saturday, the Cavaliers are going to face the 76ers, and we all know that the 76ers are going to win because yet again, we don't got no LeBrons up into his house. And you see, I told Theo once, I'm like, Theo, no one's going to remember you. You have no sports talent. You don't not a comedian. You can't even make good chocolate cake. You don't even know how to make Jell-O. You pour it in the friggin' bowl. And I'm like, Theo, at the very least, you can become a sports commentator, and then people might recognize your voice at least to be like, well, ain't that guy in the Cubs? You bet the tits he is. Now people remember me all the time because look at me, I'm adorable. Even with my straight jacket. Oh, even the gays like me in the straight jacket. Get it? The straight jacket. Boopity bop! But you see, there's not much for sports today.
Speaking of gays, it's interesting to note, Scott, that this week the Supreme Court just ruled that all states had to recognize gay marriage.
They did?
No, I'm kidding. That didn't happen. But wouldn't that be interesting if that had happened?
More than interesting.
I wonder how many
great
people.
thing.
I wonder how many people believed that. Leave a comment if you believed that below.
That would have been pretty good. I would go even just far to say that it'd be puddinglicious.
Puddinglicious. Okay.
Are you jelly? Are you pudding? Are you pudding? Can I eat you? Can I eat you, Patrick?
No.
Are you sure? Are you sure you're not pudding?
I am not pudding.
Really? Because you look pretty black and creamy to me. No, that's just that's new Tyrone. Hi! Oh, new Tyrone, you look nice and black. I got burned. Oh, you don't want to burn pudding. You get the hell away. Oh, no one loved me. Well, of course no one loves you. You're a fake black man. Go back to town, Cracker. Give me some soup. Chicken noodle, my favorite.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so Patrick and Scott's show.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're on, and what else happened in sports?
Well, you see, I would be able to tell you more sports story, but I've been locked up, and you see, when I was in jail, I didn't have the straitjacket on originally. You see, when I was taken away, they injected me with serum to put me to sleep, and then they put me into regular prison. And then this guy, we were lucky for dessert. We got pudding. We got chocolate pudding. Oh, it was so good. And this big bulky fellow, he took my chocolate pudding. And you all know what happens when someone fucks with my pudding. I fuck him in the ass.
Disturbing.
Yeah, so now I'm in jail and I'm getting butt fucked by some guy named Steve, and he's.
I'm playing a character named Steve in a play.
So it was you.
Guards, escort Bill out, please.
You.
Guards, escort
You
Bill out.
violated my poo-poo! I'm gonna take you to shock me and take me out again.
We're highly sorry for this. We'll take Bill out right now. That's okay. That's okay. It happens. You know, just take him away.
Goop.
Goop indeed.
Goop.
Goop. Well, Patrick, I gotta say, wieners. Yes, they're a great thing to have at a cookout.
Yeah.
Especially
They're
on
really good.
buns.
They have all kinds of different meats. They're like a sampler pack of meats, you know? And they're delicious. And buns.
Speaking of buns of deliciousness, this week we have another Mac and Bacardi.
Mac and Bacardi, yes.
And if you're wondering,
It sounds like a
they
setup
both
for
have
Camp
delicious
Cheerful.
buns. No, that's crispy buns, actually.
Okay.
Or bleached. But the point is, here we go with another segment of your favorite thing, Mac and Bacardi.
How do we know it's their favorite thing?
Because of the game.
I lost the game. Well, Cardi, it's time to get going on that mission. God told us to break out the head of Pirate Bay.
You know, it's interesting. You see, we got him in there in the first place, and you know, it's kind of the one good thing about SOPA is that it really sped up the judiciary process. You see, not only did we arrest him, we were also the judges, and we were sent to be the executioners too. So, the one good thing about SOPA is that we had mad power.
Ah, power. Sweet, sweet power.
Sweet.
Sorry. Anyway.
Okay, let's get this innocent Swedish man out of here.
Wait, that doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. Not at all. Not at all, Cody. Innocent Swedish man?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, God said he had to be freed. He's got to be innocent.
I suppose you can't argue with that logic.
Not at all.
Here we are at the prison. Let's go get this poor man.
Wait, we don't have to. Wait, I just thought of something. Aren't we supposed to be the executioners?
Yes.
So, why don't we just sneak him out when we're supposed to be executed?
You know what we could do is go and talk to all of them and be like, hey, let's take him out. We're going to do it in a more public forum. We're going to take him to our house. We're going to beat him up a little bit so he's nice and bruised for his public execution.
Do we have power to do that, Bacardi?
I mean, we were able to arrest him, you know, sentence him and execute him. I think we could do it in a more public forum.
Good point. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Oh, you found me. It's good to be finally free. Well, let's just say we
I had a near-death experience. God told
saw the light of God, and we realized that you are a soldier of God, and we are also soldiers of God. So let's go and do our holy work and bring down Sopa. Fuck soap.
And that was Mac and Bacardi.
Yes, that was. It was pretty nice, wasn't it? Oh, hey. Let me tell you, Patrick, I am dead tired for some reason.
I'm not sure why. But the point is, what else do we want to talk about? Oh, what's Santorum? Interesting story there, huh?
Exactly. There's always an interesting story with that guy.
He won 3 states in the primaries last week. Actually, I actually met him in the week before.
I think it was the week before.
No, it was last. It was just before last week's episode, I think. But it's interesting to
Week in
know.
a few days.
Yeah, but it's interesting to know. He had like almost no money. He ended up becoming a winner in 3 states.
Well, sometimes it's not the money that matters. Usually it's the money that matters, but sometimes it's not. And that's a really good thing, when you can do stuff without money.
But it's
It's a really good thing.
Hey Scott, I have a question for you.
Yeah?
You know, you're always hearing about this evolution shit. You know, you think in the future people will evolve into screwdrivers?
Well, I sure hope not, or I'll be screwed. Get it? Huh? It's a joke.
I know, Scott. We always have to explain that things are jokes. That must be why. I mean, did you know that some people actually disliked our previous episode?
What? There
I
are
know.
dislikes?
Dislikers! Beware! We know where you are
The
at all
internet.
times. Yes.
You know why we know you're on the internet? We know you're there because you can't get a girlfriend. How you feel now, bro? How you feel? You jelly, bro? You mad? You mad, bro? You mad?
Indeed.
My little pony, my little pony. Here, 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 my little pony. Ponies are sweet, my little pony. I like ponies.
Scott, we already got a bunch of people who like My Little Pony to watch another episode we did.
Yes, but I like ponies.
Yes, Scott likes ponies. Some would say too much.
They'd be right.
Scott. I was sure you would say that you couldn't like ponies too much.
Well, I can't, but that's beside the point. So anyway, this last week's
Really?
episode did so good, like so good. It made me feel
Did it do good? Da!
da.
Da! It was clever because that's yes in pretty much any
Eastern European language.
yeah. I can say yes in 5 languages.
Da. Oy vey.
Oy vey, Scott! Arrgh! There we go.
There we go. There I blows. I am a gay pirate.
Well, they had that movie about gay cowboys, so I guess, that'd work too. Gay pirates.
Butch Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes, Butt Pirates of the Caribbean. It will star Butt Pirates. And guess where it's set, Scott? I bet you don't know.
Africa.
Nope.
Guam.
Closer. No, actually further. Or closer.
Japan.
Depending on which way you're talking about going. Because the world is round, like a ball.
Yeah.
So, that's a thing I say in Almost Domain.
What do you say, Patrick?
You know that the world is round like a ball, and you're the furthest away you can be from someone is if you're sitting right next to them.
Yes, that's the best metaphor I've
That's
ever
my
heard in my
character,
life.
Pete.
Sometimes that's true. The farthest you can be from someone is sometimes just right next to them. It's very... It's an even worse thing than cancer.
Well, what?
Worse than cancer.
Well, what if you want to be close to a Cancer, Scott? What?
I'd rather be close to a Capricorn.
Capricorn? Seriously?
Over a Cancer, I mean. Come on.
I have heart cancer, by which I mean I'm in love with a cancer. Get it?
You realize if you had heart cancer, you'd be dead, you'd just be dead right away.
Really?
Yes, because the cancer would pump from your blood everywhere.
Is it possible to get heart cancer, like
I
in the
don't think
literal
that's an actual-
sense,
I don't
as
think that's an
opposed
actual
to?
thing, no.
I'm going to have to look that up. Where the fuck is my the Patrick and Scott show?
It's everything you need to know.
Yeah, the Patrick and Scott show. Everything you need to know.
Yeah, it'll make you laugh.
It'll make you cry.
It'll
Teach
tell
you all the reasons
why. It will. It's
Well,
pretty beast.
Well, let's see. What?
Run, penis, run. Yeah, penis, run away.
Our theme is supposed to be Queen, Scott.
Okay.
So
God save the queens.
they actually did do that.
Cheerios.
They did an instrumental version of that on A Night at the Opera.
It's funny because their name is Queen.
Yes, Queen. Yes, but they did actually do the song "God Save the Queen" as in, like, on guitar on their A Night at the Opera album.
Yeah.
I'm going to. Okay, I still have to look up heart cancer. Here we are. Heart cancer. See, look, it is. Heart cancer is an extremely rare form of cancer that is divided into primary tumors of the heart and secondary tumors of the heart.
Oh God, it's real.
yeah, there is actually such a thing as heart cancer.
It's extremely rare, however.
Whoa.
Well, thank God it's so rare, or else I would have it.
Scott, just because your heart beats fast doesn't mean it's got cancer.
If that was true, I would have died a long time ago of heart cancer, Broseph.
Oh. The drummer of Kiss died of complications of heart cancer. And heart cancer is also known as one of the possible causes of Catherine of Aragon's death. Look at that, Catherine of Aragon's.
Aw. That's sad. All the cancer in the world, put your hands up.
Wait, what?
What?
I didn't hear what you said.
I told all the cancer in the world to put its hands up.
Okay, well. The Patrick and Scott Show is brought to you by
The letter fuck.
Fuck
Also
is a
by
word.
the number 69.
69. There should be a group of 69 69s.
Or 69 legislators.
Why don't we make it
Making
so
all the rules for sex.
the sexislators?
Not bad.
We should. That can be a new skit. How do you feel about making that a new skit?
I don't know yet.
Well, think about it. There might be a skit at some point in the future called the Sexislators. A group of 69 people who make the rules of sex. That sounds like it would be funny, doesn't it?
Does sound like it would be pretty funny. Have you ever been so mad you punched a homeless man in the dick?
That doesn't seem very nice.
You know what else isn't very nice?
What?
Katy Perry.
No, Katy Perry isn't nice. She's pure meanness. She's the devil. She's evil.
She's more than evil. She's Dr. Evil. 1
Yes.
million albums. So
Why do so many supervillains have advanced degrees?
I have a PhD in evil.
They really shouldn't teach that.
It's part of the humanities degree. Some people usually take the path of philosophy. I took evil.
Okay, well that was very interesting.
Evil.
This is called our Topsy-Turvy episode.
Evil.
Nah, I'm kidding. Its actual title is... What is its actual title? You know its actual title?
Oh yes.
Whoring ourselves
to the Queen. Because
we get where we are by whoring ourselves out to everybody, and this is our Queen episode, so it's a sort of like
we're
whoring ourselves to the
out to the Queen. God save
the Queen.
the band Queen.
Yeah, God save the band Queen.
The actual Queen can go fuck
Britain.
herself.
Britain has decided to make their national anthem a song about that band. That's how big they are.
They're so big that a country recognizes them as their own state.
Let's break into a Queen song. What Queen song do you want to break into?
I want it all, yeah, yeah.
I want it
all. I want it all.
And I want it now.
Episode and shit.
Hey, let's see.
Have you ever been so mad you punched a homeless man in the nuts? Yeah,
Not really.
I have.
I mean, after all, when you see a homeless person, you're just like, wow, this guy has less money than me.
And then you think, wow, I'm doing pretty good.
I could really help him by watching the Patrick and Scott show, and along with millions of other people who don't. We're going to milk this for as long as we possibly can.
We're not just going to milk it, we're going to suckle at the teat. And
Suckle
speaking
at
of
the teat.
suckling at the teats, we're going to come up with our next commercial break.
Yes, we are. And actually, what the song we are going to play this time is called...
Well, let me give you a clue. It has nothing to do with suckling at any teats, even though it really should. It really should. Because I like suckling at the teat of democracy.
That somehow just...
I find comfort.
Sexy, or...
In
I'm not
democracy.
sexy, or threatening, or... It's something. I'm not sure. Pretty much like everything. I'm not sure whether I should run
Sexy.
in fear or be aroused. That's...
I think both.
I don't know, Scott. Sometimes I just don't know. But your best bet is... well, yeah, your best bet, one for my homies.
That's right. One for my
Song.
homies, best bet. We'll be right back after one for
This
my
song.
homies. Your best bet. Solid throbbing erection. Oh, and also, like I said about Skyrim, that shout, penis, unrelenting penis. Foos, Rokok.
Okay.
Here we go, guys. We're going to do this week's...
Welcome back to the
Welcome back
Scott
to
Show.
starring Patrick.
And Scott.
That's
We're
right.
going to be doing Camp Cheerful, I believe. Yeah.
Yes, Camp Cheerful. And this week it's bound to be a shocker in more ways than one. Well, I'm sure you'll figure it out on your own. So please enjoy this week's Camp Cheerful.
Welcome back to Camp Cheerful, kids.
But, Counselor Frank with a C, we didn't leave, we just woke up for the next
Hey,
day.
shut the fuck up, Timmy. Anyway, today I'm going to tell you a nice little story about the Great Depression. You see, back in the day, there was a pony named Derpy, and her eyes were all crossed in derp. One day, she was flying around, and she had an accident. She was flying backwards, and she crashed into this poor old grandma pony. The poor grandma pony was fine, just shattered hip, what you'd expect. And then Derpy, oddly enough, had to be rushed to the hospital. They didn't know what was wrong. She wouldn't wake up. Her eyes were closed. And when she woke up in the hospital, her eyes were normal. Not derped at all. Pointing straight forward. When her eyes opened, she saw the horrors of the world like she had never seen before. And that, Timmy, is what caused the Great Depression.
Well, I don't know if that's historically accurate,
Shut the fuck up, Timmy.
but now I feel kind of sick. Can I go to the nurse? I don't feel so good.
Well, okay, how about you go to, Nurse Rape Tits, and, you'll have a nice fun time. She'll fix you right up.
Wait, what?
Nurse Rape Tits, she'll fix you right up.
Why is her name Nurse Rape Tits?
Well, why don't you go ask her yourself?
Okay.
Hello, welcome to Nurse Rape Tit Healing Center. Would you like fix of your ill?
Why is her name Nurse Rape Tits?
Well, you see, in my country of Russia, in small village of Lakashtakistan, where I live, our last names are the profession of our fathers. So my last name is Rape Tits.
Well, that makes disturbing sense. Can I have some Advil? I don't feel so good.
Well, I give you some medicine. I don't have Advil, but these pills look close. Here you goes.
What is this?
I do not know. All I know is that Counselor Eric with a C told me that I should use this on a child who is not feeling as they should.
Well, I can trust Counselor Eric. Well, I can trust him. He'll be fine. He wouldn't want us to die. Counselor Eric?
Yeah?
What's going on?
Yeah, I know. Isn't it wonderful?
What's going on? I don't know anything. What is air?
Don't worry, Timmy. Soon you will be all better.
What did you give me?
You won't remember how you got these bruises, Timmy.
Why are you hitting me? What do you mean?
Because it's fun, Timmy.
Why won't I remember?
Because the nurse gave you some of our camp supply of Rufalin, Timmy. It's the same thing Counselor Frank uses when he wants to have sex with you.
What? He has sex with me? Well, I suppose I won't remember it anyway.
Good. He wouldn't want you to.
Well, I guess so. Well, now we're on to this, so are you just gonna keep beating me, or can I just go to bed?
Well, I think I'll beat you a little more, Timmy. The pain will make you stronger. But It's our motto here at Camp Cheerful.
What's my name?
Timmy, or some call you New Tyrone.
That's I'm black now.
Okay, that was Camp Cheerful, and
And let
We
me
hope
tell you,
you all
that was
enjoyed that.
goddamn disturbing.
yes, that was a very disturbing and funny, and it was a good skit.
It really was. I enjoy doing Camp Cheerful is one of my favorite things to do. Like, not even on the pad, it's just one of my favorite things to do. It's just a funny thing. Because every week I can talk, and I can be like, hey, this week we're gonna be grabbing a little boy's dong, and it's gonna.
And I talk like this.
That's right. I'm going to be nice and up close to the mic, and I'm going to talk like
And I
this.
am Counselor Eric.
And I'm Counselor
Hi.
Frank with a C, and I will touch your poop hole, and it's going to be really nice.
Isn't it, children? Wonderful.
Simply wonderful. Well, anyway,
Okay, yeah.
This has been
This has been the Patrick and Scott show, and
starring
I don't
Pat-
think there's much else to do, is there?
well, we have to plug Murder Mystery. It's going to happen already, but it's going to be at Carrie Sereno's this Saturday. It's already passed, but we'll say that. And also, Almost Maine. Wonderful play we're in is the Altenheim Community Center in Strongsville.
It's coming up. It should be tomorrow, right? From when you...
No, it would be
No.
this day. This day.
This will be the opening
This
night.
will be the opening night when this comes out. It'll be this opening night, the 2 days following, and then the next week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Okay, so
yeah.
it's opening night, but obviously you can't go to see it tonight if you're already
Oh, you
here.
might be able to.
Yeah, I guess, like, you know, if you're listening
Depending
to
on
this
what time
earlier-
we get this out.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
remember,
this is...
one time we got it out at midnight.
Yeah, but this is gonna be next week, and it's Almost Maine, and it's available to you people who were so lucky to have supporting us, and we'll do an even better episode next week, right, Scott?
Yes, we will. Oh my
High
god.
five.
It's going to be so good. It's going to rival the one that we did the previous week.
Yeah, the one that got all kinds of
The one that got, like,
the
erections
one that
across
made
the
us
board.
worldwide people. Anyway, but you know what I mean. It's wonderful. And should we do another Queen song?
Yes.
We could like lead out on one. Like,
I see a little silhouette of a man.
Scaramouche, Scaramouche, can you do the fandango?
Patrick and the Scott Show, it will rock your house now. We. Thank you for listening.
You were
And
listening,
penis, unrelenting penis. Foosrakak!